Alright. Do not adjust your camera. I'm standing up to show y'all the drip. This is ZZ the King. Happy Halloween. Horror Month was a success again. I dropped the highly anticipated Underworld franchise, all 5 or 6 movies of them, and then I hit y'all with a Horror Olympics. Now I might do this every year. It might be based on the movies this year. It might be the final girls from each movie next year. Or it might be the kills from each movie next year. I don't know. Y'all like and subscribe and comment and tell me how you feel about it. But this Big ZZ. Happy Halloween to all of my fans and subscribers and viewers out there. Now I want to tell y'all why I'm standing up to show y'all my drip. I'm going to take that down real quick. Today is Halloween. And I always learned being a young poor black kid from the ghetto, moms ain't never had a lot of money. I could never get the full costumes that I wanted. Maybe half of my Halloweens, my mom got what I wanted. Other Halloweens, I had to make shit happen. And that's what I did this year, because I normally got to give money to the kids to get their costume. And I just pulled up out of the blue. I'm going to go as a YN. And if you don't know the slang, YN stands for young nigga. Young nigga don't mean black. It means a young person, black, Puerto Rican, white, a young person who's out of control. And in my city, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, this is a young nigga, a YN's drip. All black. I don't care the season, summer, winter, spring, fall. They got the mask on, the shiesty on all day. I don't care how cold it is. They got all black on. I don't care how cold or hot it is. And you gotta have the 4s, the Jordan 4s. In my city, 4s are real popping, so you gotta have the 4s. And you saying you in all black, I got a little red in a Jordan shirt. That complements the watch though. This is how young YNs dress in my city. Now I got a little pot belly, you can tell I'm old and I'm fat, but this is my costume. If I walked in, they'll think I'm a YN. Until they see this nigga old as fuck. I'm gonna take the mask off so I can start doing my introductory and get to the business at hand. But the mask coming back on. This motherfucker kinda hot. I gotta get some notes out the way and we finna get to it. I always say I gotta do a caveat for new viewers and subscribers who ain't never seen or just came across me or recommended from something suggested. The Horror Olympics is something I came up where it's like I'm judging all horror icons movies based upon every Legends Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, etc. And these iconic legends I chose to use, hold on, I can't be Halloween and don't have my full costume. You can't be Michael Myers without the mask on and take it off mid fucking party. Mask on, like Future say. The 7 horror icon movie legends I chose, I'm gonna pull the mouth down so I can talk clearer though. I chose the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise featuring Freddy Krueger. I chose the Friday the 13th franchise featuring Jason Voorhees. I got the Saw franchise featuring Jigsaw / Billy the Puppet. I got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise featuring Leatherface. I got the Scream franchise featuring Ghostface. I got the Halloween franchise featuring Michael Myers, aka The Shape. And I got the Child's Play franchise featuring Chucky. Now, I've said before, and I have to correct this now. The criteria I said for my first 4 or 5 videos was 7+ movies. Because I, for some reason, thought Scream had 7. I think 5 and 6 dropped like 2 months apart. And then I thought they dropped 7, but they didn't. Cause I just saw a trailer for that, which comes out next year, 2026. My point is, this is the Horror Olympics finale just from that basis. I thought I was gonna have to rewatch 7, not knowing it never came out. Cause I love Scream. I'm really big with 1, 2, and 3. After 3, I was just a casual with the fan base and keeping up with it. And I watched these movies on like Netflix and stuff like that. So it wasn't like I went to the theater. My point is, my bag about the criteria. But the point system is as follows. 300 for first place, 250 for second place, 200 for third place, 150 for fourth place, 100 for fifth place, 50 points for sixth place, and 25 for seventh place. Now at the end of this Horror Olympic finale video, I'm gonna give y'all the tally from the particular week, which is this Horror Olympic 6, and I'm gonna give y'all the full-fledged tally from all 6 weeks and to show y'all who won the Horror Olympics, who won the gold, silver, bronze, etc. And I'm gonna do everybody tally, even if they didn't get into the top 3 in the medal. My point is, everybody gonna have a final score at the very end. And also, for new subscribers or viewers, the caveat with the Halloween franchise. Because when I did my Horror Olympics Part 3, I omitted Season of the Witch, Halloween 3, simply because Michael Myers isn't a participant character in that movie. So I switched from 3 to 4, and from every movie on, it's went from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and therefore from 4 on. So with this countdown, the Horror Olympics Part 6 is not it's not Halloween Revenge of Michael Myers. It will be the 7th installment, which is Halloween H2O. Now that that's out the way, we finna kick this list off. 7th place coming in with 25 points, we got Freddy's Dead. Now I love Freddy Krueger and everybody know how I feel about the franchise of Nightmare on Elm Street. But the last few movies, like 4, 5, 6, was iffy to the fan base and even to me. I like the movies more than most, but Freddy's Dead just didn't do it for me. Moving on. We got 6th place coming in with 50 points. We got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. Now, if you saw Horror Olympics Part 5, you clearly saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre won that one with 300 points from the reboot. The problem with that, which is only one problem, they cut his arm off at the end. So to continue that storyline, you would have to work around it where he got one arm, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or you put a knife or embed some kind of tool in it to where he could use the chainsaw and got a stump arm or prosthetic. They didn't want to do it, they chose the beginning. They rushed through the prequel beginning aspects of it. I was in love with it because I went to the movies to see. This is one of the few movies I went to see at the theater with Leatherface throughout the franchise. But that didn't give me infinity for it. It's still 6th place with 50 points because this list is a particular tough list. Moving on. 5th place, we got Friday the 13th coming in with 100 points. Now this is one of my favorites besides 8 and 1. This is where Tommy Doyle, all the PTSD from the last one and the copycat killer, makes him go back to the, I guess, Crystal Lake Cemetery. And this is when we get the original hockey mask, Cenobite, unalive Jason. He ain't no copycat, it ain't Mrs. Voorhees, it ain't Baghead. This is the Jason that we know and love from here on out. And nothing else to say about it. Jason, I think that's Jason Lives or something, with 100 points. Moving on. Coming in at number 4 with 150 points, we got Scream 6. Now, I didn't even mention this in my last review, that they killed Dewey off in Scream 5, because it's not about a synopsis or report or how you filter box office. This is about ranking these horror iconic movies based upon their contemporaries in that movie, every ranking. And that's why it happened the way it happened. But this actually step it up and kill Gale in it. It's a great movie. I like the meta horror. I like everything about the franchise. It's just, I'm at a super diehard where I'm going to the movies. And I actually thought 5 and 6 came out like a year apart or like months apart, and then 7 dropped. And I was wrong about that because I'm not a diehard fan and I don't know shit. And if I had a bunch of viewers and subscribers, it'd have been plenty of comments like, what the fuck you talking about? But I'm glad, that's the only thing I'm glad about when I gotta self-correct myself when I'm wrong. My subscribers can't do it because they ain't watching. Compared to a bigger channel or Dead Meat, he said something wrong, or Screen Rant. People gonna be all on that shit, Decker Shadow type shit. Moving on. That was Scream 6 with 150 points in the 4th spot. And number 3 spot with 200 points, we got The Curse of Chucky. Now after Seed, which I said in previous reviews and things about Chucky franchise, it's not a bad movie in this franchise to me personally, because I like Chucky and I got affinity for him. But if you wanted to say it was a bad one, it damn sure would have been Seed. They had to take a break. When you have such a bad movie in an iconic horror franchise where the legendary character is legendary, you take a break when one's so bad. Like H2O came back after The Curse and all that cult bullshit. My point is, Curse of Chucky is a great movie in the franchise. It's scary as hell. It's suspenseful. We know Chucky gonna come alive, but it take you back to part one, where back to the basics, and we needed that. Because him being alive and woke, and Tiffany and the son, and Glenn or Glenda, it just got too fucking wonker and bonkers. We had to reset it still. Don Mancini is the man. Moving on. Coming in with 250 points at the number 2 spot, I'm biased, if you could say, is Saw 6. When you get to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and rename, sometimes you get to a number 8, you don't even want to call it 8. You just call it whatever that and make a name for it instead of a number. Saw never did that until like Spiral or Jigsaw type shit because they rights reasons. But Saw always was true to this shit. We in our 6th installment, bitch. And after 3 classics, 4 and 5 was iffy, we don't need it, but we glad we got it. 6 was like, god damn. 6 to me is better than 3. And those are 3 classics. I don't put 6 as a classic because of, it's just not, it's 6 movies in, it can't be. But it's the best of the rebooters, cause like 4, 5, and 6 is like its own entity to me. But like I said, it's not about a synopsis or how good it is. It just got my favorite track. The merry-go-round, William Easton, the flashbacks with Jigsaw. I like Hoffman just murdering people. It's no dilemma no more. He's just a killer. I love the movie. Saw 6, 250 points. Now without a drum roll, this helped to shape out so much with my final tally. And this ain't no drum roll like I said. Coming in with 300 points, we got H2O, Halloween Part, this will be technically Halloween Part 7. H2O, I don't care about the 4 different masks and the lack of kills from The Shape. Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Myers, the son, no character stupid, every character proactive, every character think about their decisions and react how a normal motherfucker probably wouldn't react in a horror movie or in real life. I like LL Cool J, I like the final fight better than Halloween ends with her at the writing the book and shit. This is a great movie. I think I ranked it 3 next to 1 and 2 in my horror countdown, but Halloween H2O is a legendary classic movie. I love it. It's coming in, I think this is probably the first place spot, because Saw and Nightmare been taking up the first place spots in this franchise or Olympics or 2nd place. But I'm sure this is Halloween's highest ranking spot. And with that being said, we gonna get to the final tallies. As you're seeing on the screen, this week and the past weeks, and now we got the final tally. 7th place, Friday the 13th, with 625 points. That's not a surprise to me because this is the least amount of franchise I like out of all 7, which that'd have been last place if I had to rank them. So it made sense. But I be honest, I ranked the movies higher than I thought I was rewatching them. 6th place was a shocker. That's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, one of my most infinity love franchises. But it comes in 6th place with 725 points. Now we got 5th place is Scream, my nigga Ghostface, edging out Texas Chainsaw Massacre with 775. Now what I'm looking through that is Scream had middle of the pack or highly rated movies in my opinion, where Texas Chainsaw Massacre was high rated or all at the back in as much as I love the movies. He wasn't middle of the pack, so that makes sense. I couldn't lie. 4th place, we got Child's Play coming in with 900 points. I can understand that because the 3 people ahead of him. And I think Child's Play probably had maybe 1 first place victory out of the bunch. Now we come to the 3rd spot, and these 3 are kind of clearly my best 3 of all time anyway. Nightmare on Elm Street with 925. I was kind of shocked that I was biased sometime if it was like you or don't like you. If it had become Nightmare on Elm Street versus Friday the 13th, I would be biased for Freddy in that aspect. But he was coming across Saw or Halloween a lot for 1st and 2nd place finishes, which means I have to be honest. 925 points barely beat out Child's Play, but he had either number 1 or 2 finishes way more than Child's Play. Now we come into second place, Halloween, Michael Myers with 1,150 points. Now the thing about The Shape is, he never had no last place finishes if I'm not mistaken. I don't got editors and fact checkers to say yes he did or whatever. I don't give a fuck I'm right or wrong about that. My point is, Halloween always was in the top 4 for most of the movies and I enjoyed it. And I remember saying this and I still agree. Halloween got the most classics, which is about 4 or 5. Saw only got 3. But speaking of Saw, this wasn't even hard to know. It came in first place in the Horror Olympics with 1,350 points, lapping the field by 200 points. I knew this was over without being stupid or biased to it from the first 2 weeks. Saw 1 and 2 won those weeks, and Saw 3 was like second place. If I had a statistician, Saw probably had the most top 3 finishes in this countdown. Out of all 6 movies, at least 4 of them finished in 1 or 2. 3 at the worst. I think Saw 3 was actually 3 in that list. My point is, with 1,350 points, Saw 1 is this year's Horror Olympics gold medalist. This was fun making this countdown and list and tallying up. It was something different out of my resume, and I hope y'all enjoy. But with that being said, like and subscribe, cause I'm out. I might take a couple days off. I work a double this weekend, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all, maybe the 2nd or 3rd of the month. ZZ the King, your favorite horror channel, your favorite YN Halloween costume you ever seen, and I'm out.